Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Cool Days by Doybats. This is a dev request. This is a visual novel made for a game jam. Let's go ahead and just start this. Spooktober Visual Novel Jam. I don't really play visual novels that often. Contains mentions of murder, heaven and hell, cuss words, sudden loud noises, no jump scares. Cool, okay.
Here I am, a human-shaped spot on a toad's butt.
This game does have voice acting too. I'm wondering if I should like raise the volume and let it speak for itself.
Or is it a frog? Point is, I was unable to move.
I turned it up a tiny bit.
I became one with this gigantic, majestic, fantastic freaking creature. The transformation was completely seamless. I tried to look around for a bit, but it became progressively harder to move my neck. Looking through the myriad of marshmallow-esque clouds, my eyes only found more frogs like mine, heading towards the same direction as me, being freed of their mortal chains.
I really like the voice acting, I gotta say. The art is nice too. Like, I was looking on the game page, there's a lot of really good custom art in this, a very abstract art style.
We all shared a singular goal, and there was no moaning and grunting about it. Ugh, I wish my life had always been like this. We all headed towards a floating jug so we could become spiritual sustenance for our thirsting, wrathful god. I was not scared, however. I always thought my wretched soul wouldn't do anyone any good. I hope I don't taste too bad.
Chapter 0! Another girl found herself in the back of the line at the cafeteria. The sheer boredom made her go through her scruffy hair strand by strand. The air was stuffy and unbreathable. Wastes of oxygen and space gathered here during lunchtime.
Christ, will we ever get to eat?
Quiet down. You're bothering everyone else.
Good analysis, but I know you don't care about people. You only like me.
Like is a strong word. Besides, I had a lot of friends back in my time.
Then a student crashed into me.
Ugh. Look where you're going. Anyway, I'm sorry, Grandma. You want me to punch someone in the line to get ahead?
Yeah. Punch yourself.
Screw you. I'm not doing that. Again.
Let's go. We'll get pizza later. For now, we have more important stuff to do.
Sick. Finally, some action.
We got going right away. Goldie always gets these weird flashing lights on her cell whenever ghosts or spirits or whatever are around. She tells me she is responsible for restraining them. I forgot why. Still, she has some cool powers. Apparently we got the big fish this time. We usually banish these ghosts by trapping them on reflective surfaces. Anything that can capture images works, even cameras or the human eyeball.
Our target is around here somewhere. Please be on the lookout for students passing through here. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
I nodded. While I listened to Goldie explain things, a student slid past me, approaching the bathroom towards the end of the hallway. I locked eyes with that girl, slowly shuffling forward, like a walking corpse. Her name was Moon. How dumb is that? Bit of an oddball, but like no one taught her how to eat with a knife and fork. But she always struck me as a good kid. She was the hard-working type, earned her place in this school. She never had parents, I heard, and to get in, you need lots of money. We truly attend the most prestigious trash can you can go to. What are you looking at? Is there something in my hair? She asked. I shrugged. I didn't even notice she had hair. After she left, we stood around the corridor for a couple minutes, waiting for all the students to leave the first floor.
Do you see them anywhere?
Nope.
Then you should probably use your flashlight, dummy.
Then a weird shadowy creature swept through the hall.
The hell was that? Are we hunting the Easter Bunny or something?
Whoa.
Don't underestimate it. You remember what happened last time, Corey?
I frowned upon her in a really ugly way.
That's because you ended up chasing the spirit into traffic, got hit by a bicycle, and went into a coma for 5 hours.
Look, the last thing I need is you mocking my sleeping habits.
The ugly ball of hatred jumped at me and attacked my big head.
Please help.
Goldie tried to take a picture with her cell. I fell on my face trying to get the thing off. Goldie proceeded to whack my head with a broom she picked up nearby. Thankfully, it got knocked over, or it got off my face before it did any significant brain damage. But it got really pissed off.
I've never seen them do that. This one might be special.
Just kill it, please.
It's already dead, but alright. Let me see if I can do something. Come over here, you little snot!
Little Snot decided to flee in the direction of the girls' bathroom.
You're making this too easy.
After closing the door with the ghost behind it, Goldie started drawing weird symbols on the door that reminded me of a mix between hieroglyphs and demonic alphabet soup.
Let's leave it be.
Is this some kind of magical seal?
Yep, it keeps them away from the door. It probably already got caught by the mirror above the sink.
Do mirrors work for trapping spirits?
Probably. Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. You're the expert.
I'm not that experienced. I've only been around for 400 years.
So, what do we do now?
Oh,
Pizzas.
sorry about that.
The fuck? Think I have any appetite after the thing suckled on my face. You can eat whatever the hell you want. I'm bearing. Hope you choke on a pepperoni.
One, reconfigure. You see, if you take this formula and substitute x with blah blah blah, man, no one cares. You and I both know I won't be a mathematician. Hell, I may not even be alive by Friday, so why sit here, so I can watch you entertain yourself? I wanted to get out of that room as soon as possible. I looked outside the window.
Teach, can I go to the nurse? I'm not feeling so well.
You may go, but hurry back soon. This part is really important. Sure, senior year math class is more important than me staying alive. Anyway, after talking the nurse's head off, she let me go home. He thought I had a stomach disease or whatever, which is sort of weird because I just tried to lie my way out of school. To think my health was actually at risk. She told me I was fatigued, seemed anemic, and I even had a fever, but I felt nothing. Oh, whoops. What that's it? Ooh, that, uh... Okay, we'll just pretend that, that last text box didn't mean anything. My stomach turning and twisting, my head felt like it was crushed under oceanic pressure. I was 2/3 of the way home. Slowly picked myself up off the ground. I started running home to get my painkillers inside my drawer. On the way, I almost fell into a ditch. It happened again. I can't take this anymore. My brain sent me a clear message. Bathroom. Suddenly, a weird monster dislodged from my head as I'm standing there shocked. It greeted me with a grunt, the ugliest and hardest thing to describe. I don't think my eyes evolved to fully perceive what this creature is. This thing was in my head. All my thoughts were get replaced with sadness and agony, then comfort and release and relief. I fall to the floor and let out my last dying breath as my brain shuts down, like a piece of my head was torn out by this creature. Why did it wait for this moment to strike? I was truly alone with no one here to help. My chest is rising and falling, but then slows down. It's over for me. No more boring days out in the park at night with pretend friends. No more awkward school parties to get on my teacher's good side. No more pretending to care about my grades, dodging the looks I feel on me when I go out in my old and worn clothing. No more moon, pure whiteness. I open my eyes again. Different location this time. Heaven is not like I imagined in my dreams. Moon, is it really you? Says the small figure. I get swarmed by more and more relatives. I can feel that I can feel they were once my blood. Ironic, all my family abandoned me. I never met my mother. I always felt lonely and empty, but in this moment, they all clung to me like babies. Where were you my whole life? You know what? Just leave me alone. I sat there on top of the clouds for months, which flew by in a minute. Chapter 2. Restart.
Goldie, what the heck do I do again?
You just watch me do the work and don't touch anything.
Then I guess I should just leave.
Please don't. You're the brains of this operation. And my human shield.
The thing I can't shield you from are your own snide comments and chronic bursts of negative vibes.
Corey, focus. This is the chance we have been waiting for. Once they are back, I will try to talk to them. If I can't succeed, I will take their feathers.
Yeah. Who are these people in my room? Am I even in my room at this point? My body felt weird and super light. I could probably jump over a big bike if I wanted to.
Hello, child.
Where am I?
A very grim place. Your room, I'm guessing?
I know a guy who can lick the mold off your walls.
More like you knew a guy.
Yeah, I forgot. God always takes the good and honest fellows first.
I will call the police.
I noticed their hands were all bloody.
I will double call the police.
But we are the police. You're under investigation for,
Murdering yourself.
The girl with horns nodded in approval. I started studying the room but found no signs of a break-in. I guess I just left the door open. However, it was odd how my blood formed into black pools behind me, or behind my back, and I noticed some odd patterns forming in it. It seemed like my blood itself was trying to communicate something to me. The red cells danced in a pool of silk smooth abyssal liquid. I remember now. These guys have nothing to do with my death. They probably even saved me somehow. Heck, I lost a lot of blood. After I woke up, they patched me up, and we had a long conversation. Some minutes passed. I still stood around stunned at my new body, and all the things that went down that day. It was really hard to stand on my own two legs. I felt like my bones and joints were not yet complete. Puppet limbs, supported by otherworldly magic and my will to live. I kept seeing the dark pool of blood move in the corner of my eyes.
I'm a demon with the power to resurrect the dead.
Wait. You're a demon?
What do you think? I have magical powers, dude.
People do that stuff on TV all the time. Didn't seem too special to me.
And why me?
Goldie is a real softie. She just likes helping people, and I stay around to help as any good cultist would.
Anyway, as Corey said, we're a team. We attempted this ritual numerous times, but you're the first real success. Congratulations!
Well, this is freaking weird, but I'm kind of glad. I still have some loose ends to tie up before I die. But really, what's in it for you?
I was born to help all the spirits stuck on Earth pass on, while the angels stay around at the edge of the afterlife to fight them there. A long time ago, I decided I had enough of this job, with how messy and demanding it is. I tried to have a career as a painter, but these spirits wouldn't ever leave me alone. As soon as you take your eyes off them, they go around to kill someone off. This is my sole purpose in life. I've been around for a very long time, and it sucks seeing people die around you again and again. So I make my rounds every day, searching for these lost ghosts.
Wait, I think one of those things killed me!
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that is.
And suddenly beneath our feet a portal appeared of a swirling motion accompanied by heavenly light and choruses. Where Moon's blood once was, chimes sound accompanied by malformed shells of angels.
Guys, stay behind me! And you idiots! Don't try anything funny!
We came here for the deceased one.
Oh.
The rules, demon. You are not allowed to use your powers like this.
I like their voices a lot.
You can't traverse between the land of the living and the afterlife.
You will never get her. She's mine now.
You can't keep bending the rules forever. We won't repeat ourselves.
I know exactly what I'm doing. Maybe you should try breaking the rules as well for once. The Earth is dying, and you angels just sit around and do nothing. Look at this innocent girl who got killed because of a rampaging spirit.
It's not my fault you can't do your job. Learn to stay in your lane.
Stop blindfolding yourselves. We need more helpers before it's too late for Earth. We have been through this so many times.
The angels clearly weren't listening and raised their weapons.
One last chance. Use it wisely.
Plan B.
Goldie grabbed my legs and flung me at the two angels, swiping them off their feet.
Oh, I know that move. You went easy on her.
She went easy. I was used like a bowling ball against these celestial bowling pins. I don't want to know how these girls usually handle things. The angel puppet started roaring and growling.
Long before our masters personally come down for you.
Oh, can we schedule a meeting?
Prepare to get burned to ashes!
One of the angels jumped up to deliver heavenly judgment on Goldie, while the other dashed towards her, lance forward. It almost seemed like Goldie's hair moved on its own to strike down the angels themselves. She threw out talismans with badly scribbled on ancient symbols of a dead civilization before putting her hands together for a prayer. For this point on the series of events became hard for me to follow. Heavy blows were traded. I felt like I could be crushed under the feet of giants at any moment. Brilliant sparks flew through the air. Green blood and sweat, curse words bounced off the narrow walls. Me and Corey instinctively clung together and hugged, hoping at least one of us would survive this. It would suck to die twice in one day. Sounds of broken wooden furniture, cracks on the ceiling up above, pieces of walls getting separated. Ignoring the laws of physics, they battled through my home to destroy everything this world has given me. I honestly won't miss any of it, and my neighbors sucked anyway. The next moment, the three of us were alone together again. Reunited, we watched my house burn to the ground. It was a thing of wonder that was truly hard to look away from. After the smoke cleared and we got a little farther, only ashes and dust remained in the place of my old home and a couple pieces of broken armor and wriggling dark figures under the rubble. But we pulled out of the street once sirens started blaring in the far distance.
We need to get you to another town. After all, we don't want anyone you know to see you like this.
All right. Where are we going? Getting some pizzas at the gas station first, I imagine?
I don't get how you can just get over these insane events like this. You guys are total weirdos.
Wiping off my tears, I started laughing with them. Now I was a weirdo too. Maiden Renpai. Oh! Huh. Yeah, that was like a short story. That was an interesting game. Two people played the same, or one person played two characters? Wow. Well, there we go. That was Cool Days. That was an interesting little short story. I don't play visual novels that often, but that one was very fun. Very interesting story, very interesting characters. I wonder if you could expand this into a series somehow, because I'm kind of intrigued by this world. Well, I will see you folks later. Thanks for watching.